So here's Kamalia with her hand wing. So does Kamalia have thumbs? Hold up your thumb. See, there she is. And here's her pointer finger, which ends right here. There's the middle finger, the ring finger, and the index, or the pinky. So Kamalia, here in San Diego, we have 4 different species of bats that are called free-tail bats. It's a family of Melocidae. And they just have like almost looks like a mouse-like tail that sticks out the back. They, here would be their ankle right here. So we'll turn you around and put a free-tail. Now the western mastiff bat, the biggest bat in the U.S., is a free-tail bat species. Okay, oh, wait, your tail's losing your tail. Can't leave without your tail. Now free-tail bats tend to fly very high and very fast. They're little jet fighters in the bat world. So, so they tend to have thicker cartilage in their ears, and it lays down flat like a visor. Because otherwise, it'd be up, slowing them down, flapping in the wind when they're shooting around through the night sky. So now they have like these little visors, and we have 4 of those species of free-tail bats here in San Diego. Now, most of our bats are not free-tailed bat species, so they tend to fly slower. So they have ears that can stick up, because they don't care if it slows it down a little bit. So now we're going to turn you into a big brown bat. Wait, see? Okay. So now she has what this is a tail membrane. Most of her bats have tail membranes. So Kamalia just woke up. She's starving. The sun just went down. She's famished. She's flying around, echolocating, trying to find the nearest tasty bug. Oh, look, there's one now. So what she does is she takes her fingertip and she uses her hand wing, because she's so agile, to knock this bug into her catcher's mitt tail membrane, and she curls her tail up around it. She bends down, eats the bug out of her catcher's mitt tail, does a somersault, and flies away. And she does that in 1 second. And she can do that 1,000 times in an hour. See? I know. Now you're really hungry, right? Good meal. Good at meal work later. So, here in San Diego, I've never seen one yet. We have a very good bat species. It's got jet black fur with 3 giant white spots. What do you think it's called?
Spotted
bat. Yes. I know, it was tough. So we got one in for care about, I've been working with bats for 9 years. That bat came in 9.5 years ago, and I just missed it. So someday I'm going to see one, I just know. So they have a catcher's mitt tail, they have the tail membrane, and the cool thing about those spotted bats, he was found in Escondido, by the way, and released out near the wild animal. They have the largest ears relative to their body size of any bat in the United States. They have these giant pale pink ears that actually match their pale pink wings. They're beautiful bats. And they're kind of cranky, but they're not very common. They have a very short home range. They sleep in kind of late. They wake up kind of late. So now, another thing we have to talk about, what do most mammals, baleen whales accepted, have in their mouths? Right, so would I ever try and pick up Kamalia with bare hands? No, because any wild mammal with teeth, if you try and pick it up, it's going to try and bite you in self-defense. So, oh wait, I have to fix you. You're not quite done. What do you get when you cross a bat with an octopus? You get a bat with suction cups. There are several species of bats that live in the tropics that roost in slick leaves in the rainforest, like that leaves before they unfurl, or inside bamboo. And they have suction cups on their wrists and their ankles so they can hang onto those slick surfaces, and that's what they use for a roost. Now, we're still not quite done. One more thing we have to fix about you. This is Dick Wilkins' knee adjustment wrench that I use. your knees around backwards because bats have their knees and toes on backwards so that they can hang onto the surface of something and look out for a tasty centipede or a scary predator that could be approaching. So once we turn your knees around, you're ready. Okay, well, thank you so much for being my bat.